Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Sunday night stream. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Looking forward to spending some time on Azeroth with you all tonight. So we are currently standing in Borealis, enjoying the nighttime scenes. I haven't checked the mailbox in a while. I may have expired my auctions. I don't think I checked them this morning. Ollie Oil Spanner, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. We're just going to have a look and... oh, there goes Constable Astley. Good evening, sir. And a Colteran guard coming up to us as well. Rylux, how are you? Good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. I'll just adjust my microphone. Make sure everything's all right. So, things to do tonight. Well, obviously the mailbox and restocking. That'll be the first one. What's that? DieGMX. Thank you very much for stopping by. New follower here. Been watching my TSM videos on YouTube. Reckon you're going to talk anything about TSM tonight? I would say there'll be a large proportion of TSM talk tonight. We are probably going to go over to Erfen at some point and work on his leatherworking. So I'll be building on the groups there. I'd like to take a fresh look at my enchanting groups on Samadan. I'm not sure if I'll do that tonight though. We also need to do our usual restocks on things, which we'll be doing tonight. And we may even throw in a little bit of PvP, because we need quite a few marks of honour for Erfen. So we might do a fair amount there. Marsburg and Kalastaran and Amok ESP. How are you doing? Thank you all for stopping by. Rylux, I got you before, didn't I? Yes, there we go. Alatar V, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. A very merry evening to you all. Hope you all had good weekends. Well, let's have a look at where we're at first and foremost. Arthur's at 95. Good evening, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope everyone had good weekends. Let's go at Anno Jotas 3. And Annette, thank you all for stopping by. Happy weekend to you all. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. And Wallon's coming in. Who have we got over here? That's a Nyx, if ever I saw one, on a very nice looking Brutosaur. Let's just wave on up from ground level. There we go. Slash wave. There we go. And let's go check my mailbox. Let's have a look. What have we got first? Just had a splendid 30,000 mailbox one day. Quite happy with that. Closing shortly on your first million gold. Very nice, Alatar. Very nice indeed. Still a long way from the long boy. Well, you're nearly a fifth of the way there, and that first million is always the hardest. So I am sure beyond that you're going to have lots more to come. Looks like everything's expired, so we're going to have to do a full-on relist and restock on this lot. So I'm not expecting a huge amount of gold this weekend because I've obviously let things expire. I didn't go on this morning and check them, so we'll do that one. Actually, I think I might go over to Dalaran instead because this is quite slow. So let's just port on over and then we'll open the mail over there. It goes quickly, don't worry, exactly as Ollie said. You made some really bad snipes recently. I think you lost well over 400,000 gold. Can't really get the hang of TSM. Ouch. It depends what proportion of all your gold is that 400,000. Did you have only 400,000 or did you have more? That's the question. Because if that was all your gold, then yes, that's going to hurt a lot. But if you had 4 million, then that's slightly less of a hit. Let's head on round. This is a lot quicker. There we go. You had 600,000. Ah, okay. Good evening, Nyx. How are you? Shame on me. I didn't use your auction house. Sorry, Nyx, but thanks for stopping by. We're just going to go to Dalaran instead. 2 quests in Borealis today, both giving 5 expulsum. 10 expulsum for 2 silly hand-ins. Sign me up. Yep, I'll definitely be up for some of that. Let's get through all my expires and deal with all of that first. And then we'll go through. No problem, you just saw me wave. Yeah, we saw you saw your Brutosaur parked outside Borealis, so I thought I'd do a quick wave as I then started on the mailbox. And you didn't know I'd gone online. Ah, Danny, how are you? Thank you for coming in straight with the Sunday stream made for a change. Thank you very much for the cheers. It's very kind of you. You made heaps of coarse leather pauldrons and a lot of expulsum. Okay, how do you get on with that, Arthurs? How's the... Did you turn the pauldrons into expulsum? Or was that just for selling purposes? Or... because I would have thought pauldrons would have been quite expensive to turn into expulsum. Perhaps, but we'll have to have a look at the prices to know for fully sure. There we go. Mailbox a little bit faster. Probably going to fill my bags up first, so we'll go through everything. Am I full already? Let me just check that. Oh yes, we got some junk in here. We were questing yesterday. I went off and tried to do a bit more of the Drustvar storyline. So let's just clear out some more slots. There we go. Then we can at least open some more mail, and then we'll start listing some of this lot on. There we go. Right, okay, let's start with this one. What you did before earlier was regular auctionator. Okay, then you started playing again. You download TSM after a 1-year break. So what you did first was go into your auctions and started a regular search and started posting. Every post was under market price, selling items for 1 gold when it should have gone for over 1,000, for example. What's that? I don't know what that is. Hold on. It's not appearing on my... I've got something on my screen that I can't get rid of. Hold on. I can't see it on my OBS screen, but it's on my main screen. There was no operation performed for a long time. Shut down. Hold on, is that my TV? Hold on. Let me just have a look. Yes, it's my TV. No. No performance, long time, shut down. No. That's my TV in energy saver mode. I've got a new TV. That worried me for a minute there. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Sorted that one out. There we go. So right, back to your question. Good evening, Mushy. How are you? We're having a look. Every post was under marketplace, selling items for 1 gold when it should have gone for over 1,000, for example. So people sniped you like instant. Now, when you set up TSM, is that Jinx? Is that how you pronounce it? Or JMX? What you need to do is make sure that TSM knows what server you're on and has the auction data for your particular server. So you've got the app running in the background, the desktop app. Have you checked that you've got both of those set up first? It's 2 more leather and 2 more bones for the pauldrons, but you seem to have a better rate making the pauldrons and scrapping them for expulsum. Okay, interesting. I'd like to run some numbers on that and see what kind of details you get for that, Arthurs. Excellent video on Italian. Oh, thank you, Danny. Very kind of you. Enchanting would make a good follow-up. Yes, exactly. I'm going to do a video in between that. I've got a new price for my expulsum, umbra shards, and gloom dust that I'd like to share with you all. So that video is going to go out probably Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll start thinking about the deep dive. But first I'm going to do a month-end one after that. So it'll probably come in sometime in February, Danny. Definitely. You got the app now, but it wasn't set up in the beginning. Ah, right, okay. So that was probably it. We use pretty words here. App not on HA. You done that too. Did I miss that one? You lost 3 mounts on that. Ouch, yeah. Tip for you, you haven't done it yet. In the PvP sign-up list at the bottom, there's one called Broad Cooking Impossible. When you enter, you get a quest. Gives you 370 items, 5 marks of honour. Up to 61 marks so far today. Very nice, Annette. Yes, I did spot that one. I'm going to go and see if I can get that one done today. It should still be on, I think. Let me just check the calendar. Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? The Cooking Impossible one. That's the one I want to do. We'll come to that one, definitely. Hey, Ollie, we don't have the mailbox yet. We're still going through and relisting everything. Everything had expired, so we're going to go through and do that first. So my bags are full of stuff. So let's post this lot on. And then we'll run through, try and get everything on. And then we'll see what we've got left in terms of sales. You learned the hard way. But now it's up, but still struggling. Trying to figure out how the flipping is working. Appreciate you answering, by the way. No problem. Got a good contact with my viewers. Excellent. Good to hear. If you haven't already, I'm sure you probably have, but I do have a YouTube series going through all of TSM. There's the link to it there. What you need to do, need for the quest for the Brawl, I imagine it's probably just to be 120, and you should be able to sign up for it, hopefully. And then you probably have to win it, I imagine. I haven't looked at it yet myself. We'll have a look at that a bit later. Arthur's, could you steal my leatherworking TSM stuffs? Do you mean like my paste bin of those? I haven't done one yet, but I'll get one set up for you. I'll have to do it later in the week, Arthur's, but I'll definitely do that for you. Having very good sales with enchanting. Excellent, Marsworth, good to hear. Is that both old world and new ones? Do you have to win or do a certain thing? I would imagine you would have to win it. Let's have a look at the PvP. Where is it? In Group Finder. Player versus player. Brawl, Cooking Impossible. So there's some rules to it. Gather ingredients around the map. Bring them back to your cook. First to gather enough ingredients wins. Defeat the opposing faction's thumper to gain their allegiance. Okay. Sounds interesting. Ends in 2 days, so we'll definitely go and do that a bit later. You got to win. Okay. Mostly new stuff. Excellent, Marsbar. That's good. Monarch 1965. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Trying to sell 5 of the same item, and you want to post all 5. How do you put that? What you've done don't work. So what you would do in your operation for that, let's use my average one as an example. So in your, what have I got that's a normal one? Let me look at, say, my deep sea bags. Sell bags. So here in the posting section, I've got the post cap to 24, so that's the maximum number I'm going to post, but I've kept the stack size to 1. So those are the 2 things you want there, to post lots of singles. It's that order you want to do. So increase the cap, so in your instance that would be 5, and the stack size you keep at 1. And don't obviously need a partial stack, but because it's 1 it doesn't matter anyway. You got to win it, and it's fun. Well, I'm definitely going to be going over and doing that one. That's for sure. Right. Let's get this lot posted on. Oh, Arthur, thank you very much for the sub. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very much for your support. Let's see some chef's hats for Arthur's. Thank you very much. There we go. Your alliance, US, you don't win battlegrounds or rules. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Danny. No problem, Monarch. Hope that works out for you. We're just going to go through and list everything on first. Quickly check my prices. Make sure anything here is reasonable. The Honourable Gear hasn't quite sold yet, but we'll keep it on for the moment. I'll give that a little bit longer before I give up on it. A few of these things coming through okay. Various bits and pieces. Don't think those bilberries need to be on there, but we'll leave them for now. Undercutting competition on that. Draenor looks good. Feasts look good at 1,300. What's my profit margin on those? Well, it's not a lot, 242. That's because I got some expensive meaty haunch and stringy loins. I need to readjust my averages on those. More Tome of Illusions all looking fine. Enchants, they look good. This is looking reasonable for everything. Admiral's hat, Halliskin jacket, and glyph. Right, okay, let's post this lot on. Get through all of this lot. Zin Powell, thanks for stopping by. Is there a fast way to post auctions, or do you need to spam the post button? No, you don't. You can use what I'm using, which is the scroll wheel macro. So I'm holding down control and just scrolling the wheel, and it's all posting on at the moment. You have to make sure your mouse pointer's off the window here. You have to be off to the side, somewhere like that. Horden Bird, thank you very much for the follow. Let me just finish off posting these. So in order to set up this macro, it's in the settings window. I'll come through it in a moment once I've done all of this. There we go, done posting. So you go into your TSM and then go into your settings, and then down here is macros, and then I've got everything here turned on, and I've just got the default up down control key, update existing macro. This would be create new macro. You click on that, and then in my case I just hold control down and wheel the mouse, and it will automatically do postings, cancels, buyouts, and destroying all those things that are selected here. It's pretty handy. Let's carry on through these expires. Still got 200 mails, so everything has expired. Can you also check undercuts? Yes, you can do cancel scans and then go through and cancel everything that you've been undercut on. That should work. Thank you very much, Hordenbird. Very kind of you. Good evening, Mr. Deadfellow. How are you? How's your weekend been? Where's my reload gone? There it is. Let's go through and do that. And Daniel, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So we're going to go through, get everything sorted out first, and then we can see what else we've got going on the mailbox, and then we've got to restock on everything, and then we'll have a look at PvP a bit later. Have I not got one, Arthur's? I should have one somewhere in my Twitch thing. You had to refresh. Ah, there you go. That's very kind of you to think of me, though. Do appreciate it. But just being here is, support enough. Company is most welcome. How are we doing on bag space? That was 100 mails. So, yeah, we're pretty full. So let's get that lot posted. Run a post scan. A few things above max expires here. That's interesting. Breeches, hammers. Okay, so there might be a time to expire some of these things. These are old world things that had a max expires on them. They haven't sold, so I'm going to have to go through those and disenchant those to clear them out of my bags. Could try changing the price. That could work. Put it down, see if I can catch a sniper. The disenchant value is only things like 3 gold on some of them, so it's not massive. Hexweave bag, Moonblade Soul Fibril, Immaculate Fibril. They're quite expensive at the moment. May occasionally get a sale of those though. They're cheap to list on, so that's okay. And then various other bits. Grilled catfish. Not enough items. A few lesser enchants going on for some good prices. Bear Tartar there. No one else has got any Bear Tartar on, interestingly. So going on for the normal price. Battle Flag. And Spice Snapper. Right, okay. So let's run through these. We'll have a look at what we've got left and decide what we're going to do with those. Currently you have enchanting and blacksmithing on your main. What 2 other professions would I recommend for your alt that is almost 120? Well, I'm obviously a big fan of tailoring. You could try leatherworking as well. Or you could do, you've got enchanting, haven't you? So the main 3 equipment crafting ones for all the Sinister gear would be quite nice, depending on your server. Tailoring, mining would be good to complement your blacksmithing. That's a good call out, Mushy. Jacko Scar Jasper, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Mailbox is still ongoing. We had a whole load of expires because I wasn't on this morning, so we need to just go and sort through those. Our bags are looking relatively full of all of this stuff we need to decide what to do with, though. This stuff has either not been listed on or it needs fiddling with, but we'll go through and just clear out the mail first and then decide what we're going to do with those things. Probably have to put them on individually. It all depends on how frequently you're going to be checking your auctions and how quickly those items move and how much you would like to, how much you tend to get undercut. If you get undercut quite a lot, then you might want to turn it round and do 12-hour auctions, so long as you're around in the next 12 hours, because it's cheaper that way. No problem, Sword and Bird. And Lolo Coast, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was interesting. I literally just did a reload and it's gone back through again. Very strange. Maybe I accidentally hit the touchpad with my finger as I leapt forward. Let's try again. Okay, more expires. There we go. 70 in the mail. Still got gold at the top. Happiest Fun Rock, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Looks like our inventory is full, so we're not being able to relist a lot on very quickly because of our bags being filled with other things. But let's go through all of those. Dread Pirate Romy, love the name. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. Lots and lots of max expires, basically, so we need to look at those. Oh, Arthur's thank you very much for the donation. That's incredibly kind of you. Let's see some chef's hats. Oh, and there goes our swamp fish and chips as well in celebration. Thank you very much, Arthur's. Very, very kind of you. What else? Auction duration can be, depends on your server too. If you're anticipating getting undercut quickly, lower it, depends on what you're selling and your strategy. Exactly as Ollie said, yes. Working on your 500k for the long boy? Do you mean 5 million, Jacko? Or your last 500k? Okay, that makes sense. Wow, that's not long at all. Good luck. I hope that last works. Oh, Quick Navigation's just sold. Kalski19, how are you? Actually going to bed in half an hour or so. Just dropped by to say hi. Well, thank you very much for dropping by, Happiest. One enjoys your content, even though you might only catch you once or twice a week. Well, that's very kind of you. I do appreciate it, Arthurs. Let's just finish posting these up. Oh, we're still scanning. There we go, let's get them on. That Mystic Spell thread's a bit pricey, but we'll try it. You never know. Let's post this lot up. You are well? Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. And Adrios, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've had a good weekend. Oh, everything's slowed down. Poor Mr. Potato. There we go. We're back. Palanth, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking. First time you got me live? Well, welcome on board. We're just currently going through and relisting our auctions, and then we'll go through and check the mailbox once everything's done, and then we can deal with all these things that have gone past max expires, and then we'll come back to that. Enjoyed my guide on TSM4 immensely. Oh, you're very welcome. Have I seen the token price yet? No, I haven't actually. Let's go have a look at the token price. Standard user interface. Token price. Oh no, wrong one. Back to standard. Wild token is 175. Oh, that's okay. Rock bottom last time you looked. Yeah, I'd probably buy a token at that price. How much gold have I got? 1,392,000. Yeah, I could probably afford to buy one or two at that price and still be okay. Was down to 170 earlier today. 169. Wow, okay. I'll keep an eye on it then, and then see if I can snap it up a little bit cheaper than that. Recently got cooking maxed out. Do food sell good? Is there a cheap way to flip meat, fish, etc.? I would say cooking is very hit and miss depending on your server. Sometimes I can sell a decent amount. All depends on your profits really. If you have got cooking, I would suggest getting the chef's hat, which you need to do the old city, old Dalaran, and you collect up Epicurean's awards to get the chef's hat, and it makes cooking so much quicker. Let me just check that I've got everything here. Let's post everything up. There we go. Lowest you've ever seen it. That's pretty good. You can make 16 Sinister leather gloves. Oh, nice. Is that with all your expulsum? Okay, we're going to go through, excuse me, post this lot on, see what we've got left. Let's go through all of this. Oops, wrong button. Done posting with those. So some of these things were max expires. I'll have a look at these and decide what I'm going to do with them. So let's move this off to the side. Open my bags up. Now I've got quite a few things here. Actually, it might be better just to go through these one by one for the moment and have a look. Reset new items. Okay, so we've got a load of armor here. Oh, we haven't done the mailbox yet. Oh, let's do that. Here we go. So mailbox was a grand total of 31,000. So not surprising, given I let everything expire this morning. We have some Mondazi, Cold Tiramisu, Sinister Gear, Feast, some Mastery, Haste, Silkweave Satchel, Hidden Satyr, that's a cheap one, 427. Some more Sinister Gear, and a Versatile Navigation. So there's a good mix of food here, and there's a good mix of old and new world enchants, and a good mix of tailoring. So these are my main money makers. So 31,000, that's pretty reasonable. Obviously it could be higher for a weekend if I'd kept on top of my auctions, but we'll take that. Thank you very much. You farm enough mats at some point to craft 100 pauldrons. Screenshot and post me Discord. Whatever you get at the back of that. Yeah, that'll be useful. Still collecting data on things. I've got some good data now for Tidespray braces. We're at, I've got 2,000 braces worth of data. I'm going to do some myself a bit later and send them on to Erfen. So, first and foremost, we have a whole load of gear here that's either max expires or hasn't posted on. So I'll just go through and check these and see what we've got. So we've got some of this stuff I'll need to either scrap or disenchant. That's interesting. That's actually cheaper to... They're saying it disenchants to a Leylite Shard, strangely. That's a 298 item. I would think scrapping that would be better. Binds when equipped axe. Looking at that, I would probably... 56 Gloom Dust, I'd go for a disenchant on that. And, right, okay, so here's some of the stuff that's expired a long time ago. This Furious Serenite Beatstick. Haven't collected the appearance on it, so what I'd probably do here is... They've got a good disenchant value on it, so I'm going to collect the appearance, swap back, and disenchant that one. There you go. Need more, you can do tomorrow. Braces again, another 300 or 400. Braces would be useful, thank you. They would definitely be useful because the more data I get on braces, the more my averages work out. I've got a spreadsheet that I've been working on. Not sure if I can show it. Yeah, let's move that over here. It's not quite finished yet. But this is my spreadsheet that I've got so far with my numbers. Let's see if this loads up. I'll give you a sneak peek of where I'm at the moment. So we've got all my braces down here that I'm getting on average 20 Umbra Shards, 23 Gloom Dusts, 126 Cloth, and 127 Thread, and 13.4 Expulsum on average. So that's my data so far. So it's pretty interesting. And then from that I'm working out my prices for everything else. So But I've got a video I'm going to do on that a bit later next week. That's going to go through all of that in more detail. Zinkenbert, thank you very much for the follow. What else have we got here? Let's have a look, go through our bits and pieces. And Bobble Swagger 93, thanks for stopping by, hope you're doing well. A one-handed sword here, a good disenchant value. And then we have Wave Crest Cutlass. Just going to go through, and that's a quick blade. Binds when equipped, 7,000 price on that one, but it's failed a lot of times, so we'll actually vendor that one. Let's go through my vendor on these ones. There's my vendor, let's bring that up. There we go. So that one was Hammer of the Quick Blade, we'll vendor that one. There we are. Token is 175 now. Yes, we did have a look just a minute ago, Nix. Just opened up my YouTube and I was talking about that sheet and doing a video on it. Decided to come follow on stream and you're talking about the same thing. That's very weird, Jake. Yes, so it's almost ready. I'm going to literally be doing a video on it soon, so there we go. I haven't, Nitsu, I'm going to go and do the brawl later, definitely. Tidespray is between 5 and 10 gold. That's a decent amount. Obviously, if you can get it close to the 5 gold, that's better. Should have got one a few hours ago. Yeah, definitely, when it was 169. Yeah, Mashi was just telling us about that. So let's go through all of these. That's obviously expired lots. We'll disenchant that one. I'll take that. Oh, that's going to be annoying going through each of those and going up and down, so we'll just keep that for the moment. Brick Gauntlets, that's a disenchant. I'm not going to bother relisting these on. I think it's going to be, for time and money, going to be better for me just to disenchant these and move on, I think. That's a back. Great Cave. Disenchant. Jake Evans, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you coming over from YouTube. Looking at that one, Hero's Cape. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. This is going to ease up a few things for me. I'll keep the... what's that? Vendor sell price. That's gone. I'll keep the Tuxedo. We'll need that. Belt of Undying Devotion. That's a... something I've picked up during my questing, and same with Wicker Woven Cinch. I'll disenchant those. Fever Flare. Haven't got any auction data on that one. Binds when equipped, 266. Oh, okay, that's a something I picked up recently. Then mustn't have listed that one on. That's got a higher up vendor price than it has disenchanting price, as does that one. I'll leave those two. And then we'll change this one and get rid of that. And then Ornate Saronite Walkers is better off to disenchant. That's another thing, we can get a disenchant off of that one. What did I miss there? 6k is not a big deal, that's true. You're on a full pop. Tidespray just tanked 85 silver, struggling to make any gold. But this is where your guild plays. Well, yeah, at 85 silver, you could vendor slip with the braces or the pantaloons as well, couldn't you? That could work. Sparhawk, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. We're just cleaning out our bags of some stuff that's expired for too long. So we're just going to go through and disenchant the things we don't want. And we must remember to wear that one. There we go. And pop that back. And disenchant those. One of these days I'm going to disenchant one of my good bits of gear, I'm sure. Windwall hoods, they need to go on for the waste of time. Probably have to put those on manually. That's 266. We'll take the bigger price on that. That I used to wear, I've upgraded that, so That needs to be scrapped because that's Azeroth gear. And that's also Azeroth gear, that's 355. I currently am wearing a 360. And then plate pauldrons we need to do. That's expired for too long, we'll do a disenchant on that. And same with that, we'll get rid of that. Netherweave tunics. Mystical robe of the Fire Flash. We'll collect the appearance. Swap back over. And then disenchant that one, I think. Green woolen vest. Needs to go on manually. Barbaric linen vest. Also needs to go on manually. Okay, done all of those. Got some good old world enchanting gear out of that. Then we need to go and just vendor a couple of those items. Let's just go have a quick look at that whilst I remember, and then I'll come and Windwall's fine. The weapon, that's the finger, that's fine. That was going to be vendored, and that one was going to be vendored, if I remember correctly. There we go. Okay. Managed to sell the imbued belt for nearly 3k the other day. That's nice. Azantrox, thanks for stopping by, and Michael Ram. Good evening, both of you. Pants is better ratio, I think. Yes, I believe so. I haven't done the math on that yet. So basically, it's the same as the Silkweed Shalder Eye Silk when it gets so low that you can just buy it up and sell it and make the pantaloons and then sell it to the vendor. And I think it's the equivalent with Tidespray. King, how are you? You have a lot of old world content cloth. What should you do with it? Try and find some old world things that are a decent price that don't have a high listing price. Some of the Ember Silk stuff, the Hydral Expedition bag uses that, or some of the old shirts, they all use different kinds of cloth. You can make some shirts and sell. Have I tried doing the Shadowmourne questline? Almost everything you get from it is marketable. Both the mount and the tabard go for quite a lot. I don't think I have, Butteroo. Eldrazi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Had a lovely weekend, thank you very much. Lots of time with the family, sorting things out. Building IKEA furniture, which is always fun. Okay, so we're going to go and just manually post a few of those Windwall things on. Let's go around this way. So the Windwall hood of the Aurora. We need to go under our... See, our min price is 413 here. We need to just post these on for under that. We'll go for that. And the same with that one. We'll post that on for maximum. Then that's got to get scrapped, all those three. And the Netherweave tunic, looks like the price has gone down quite a bit, so we'll go for max of those. Post those on. Same with the green woolen vest. Down to 5.99. Crafting cost is only 25 silver, so we'll just jump in there. See if we get a sale. And then the barbaric linen vest. Again, gone down quite a lot. So we'll just come in here at... We'll ignore those and we'll come in here. And the same with the tuxedo jacket. Let's have a look at this one. 149 is the minimum. Crafting cost is 2 gold, so that's fine. I'll go in this time. And what's that? A red workman's shirt. 150 gold. That's quite cheap. Market value has pushed that price a bit high though, so I think I'll just go in. What's our crafting cost on that? 30 gold. Why is that 30 gold? What does it take? Bolt of Frostweave, that's 30 gold. Okay, that's why it's expensive, but still that's a profit if I sell it at that, so let's put it on. And we'll go for that. Okay, just quickly pop those on. Helps clear that out. Let's go through. Okay, pop that back. Right, what did I miss? Shadowmourne quest is quite fun. Okay, you need a level 80 Paladin Warrior or a Death Knight though. Don't think I have any. My Death Knight is possibly okay. Might have gone too high now. When I press post, I get a new window. How do I do that? yours just posts the items. This is in the shopping search rather than the auctioning one here. It says post selected here. I'm in the shopping search, so I'm doing a search for each of those items, and what I do is I just shift click the item I want to sell. Like for instance, if it was a deep sea satin, I'd shift click that and it'll automatically do a shopping search for that item, and then I can select where I want to post it. It used to be a little hammer on the right hand side, but now I've moved it down to a bottom. So if I wanted to post here my deep sea satin down here at this point, the 44 gold, I click post and it matches the price of that and undercuts it just by a copper. But I'm not going to pop that on, so I'm just going to cancel that one. But whilst I am here, some deep sea satin would be nice. Average purchase price is 32 gold, so I'm going to take anything under my average purchase price, which is 32, takes me to about here. So let's just take some of these. The 133, we'll do that. Whilst we are here, let's do a shopping search of BfA mats, just in case. No problem, glad I could help. You have heaps of satin you don't need. Do you, Arthurs? It's certainly useful in the tailor. And this is interesting, the embroidered deep sea satin is now 31. Heaps, probably a stack or so. Well, if you want to send some my way for about a reasonable price, I am interested. I'm going to buy some of this embroidered because my average purchase price is 30 gold. So this is slightly higher. I've got 1,000 of it at the moment. So there's some of Nix's there. I'll buy yours, Nix. There we go, you've got 5 on. I'll take those. There we go. And we've got a couple here at 32. I'll take those as well. And looking just at the other prices here, nylon thread is under 50 gold. 50 silver. So I'll take all of those because that's cheaper for me. So I'll take those. And that one at 50 silver will do me. That's all of that. Darn. What happened to your flips? Oh right, is that what you had on earlier? Bid on the deep sea satin for 9 gold. Let me just have a look at that. Did I miss one, Raspberry? I got 2 hours left. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's got 48 hours left, so there's a chance that that's not going to go. But might as well. Have you got a bid coming in? Let's have a look. Interestingly, it's failed to find the auction on those, so they must have been taken off. I wonder if these have been taken off as well. Not those ones. Okay, let's bid on that. And 11 of 3 there. You never know. I will miss these. I'll bid anyway. Give it a try. You never know exactly. As I very nearly missed it without you pointing it out, others may well do the same. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Right. So we have our bags cleared of stuff. We need to go back to the scrapper. We need a few of these things to go into our reagent bank. We need to sort those out. And then we need to do some restocks. So let's pop these back in the bank for the moment. Let's pop this back up. Reagent bank. Deposit all reagents. There we go. That lot can go in. Let's clean my bags up somewhat. And then we'll go over and do some restocks on. Let's have a look at everything and restock selected groups. Well, I should have checked my auctions first actually, just to make sure TSM's got the right ones. Let's pop outside and do that. Started watching my tailoring deep dive and then fell asleep at 1 AM. Does it focus on BfA tailoring, or is it a good base for building from classic onwards? It's got a bit of everything in it, Michael. I've got time codes in the description, so you can jump to the various parts. I start with the BfA stuff, the Sinister gear, and then I go into some of the other things that have been selling well for me. 20-minute queue time for the brawl. Oh no. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Okay, let's have a look at our auctions first, and then we'll get everything up. Got in a level 40 dungeon, spider silk and larg fang. Give me more of that kind. I got. What's that? Got in a level 40 dungeon, spider silk and larg fang. What's larg fang? Sounds cool though. Oh, shadow silk large fang. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. Oh, we've got some stuff expiring here. We need to sort that out. Let's go through and take those off. And we'll pop that back on. Mainly food, it would seem. There we go. Let's just deal with that first. And then we'll go through our restocks. Nope, wrong thing. Where's the mailbox? There it is. Take the cancels. Crafting mats for leatherworking and tailoring. Expensive stuff. Ah, right. You heard about Sinister and wondered if it focused on BfA. We'll watch and complete tonight. No worries, Michael. Take your time. I know it's certainly a longer video. An hour of me talking about tailoring is a lot to digest in one go. Yeah, hopefully the time codes will help. Right, let's post on the things we just cancelled. Get that lot back on. And then we can have a look what else we need to restock on. Sinister gear, doing well. Crusader enchant there. 499 is quite cheap actually. Only cost 13 gold to make though. Elemental Force has gone right down to 349. But still, it's only 83 silver to make. Bountiful Feast, seasoned steak and potatoes is fine. Minimal profit, but I like to sell my food if I can. There we go, that lot's posted. Everything else is clear. So let's just check the auctions one last time, so TSM can get a good register of everything. There it is. And then we'll go back to our restock and restock on everything. And we have Sinister gear, Silkweave satchel, some cold tiramisu, some more feasts, and some old world enchants. Seal of mastery, seal of haste. Also, that's new world enchants, and then some old world ones down here. So let's go through into gathering, select the 3 professions, and then open the task list and get started on this lot. Okay, so we'll just minimize these 2. Cooking crafts, buy from vendor, so that can be done relatively easily. Buy from vendor. Get some stuff from the guild bank. Do that next. Love my tailoring guide. Used it to help me make one similar, but for leatherworking. Very good. I'm glad it was able to be sort of transferred across to something else, because I'm doing similar with my leatherworking. So it's nice that the same principles apply. And then some stuff from the auction house. It's actually cheaper for me to buy the Mondazi from the auction house, and then we've got some meat here which hopefully we will be able to purchase enough off at a reasonable price. Let's have a look at what we've got. So let's bring up the auction house, shopping, and then scan all. What do we have? So Chaos Crystals are up to 19 gold. Mondazis are at 74 silver. It cost me 1 gold 76 to make, so yeah, it's definitely worth me buying those. Stringy loins are a more reasonable price now at 7.95, and meaty haunch is the same thereabouts as my average purchase price, so we'll take those. How much stringy loins have we got? 193 there. I'll start with those. And then the meaty haunch is 135. Could probably do with a few more, but that's going to be enough for me for now. And then Mondazi there's not a lot of. How much do I need? 100. So we can just pick up this lot that's 75 silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how much do we need Chaos Crystal wise? 26. That's quite a lot. I really need to get some Centenax missions going for that. So let's go through and just buy these up for now. It's more expensive, but those are the that's the average market. That's more reasonable. I've obviously been getting it a lot cheaper than that. Let's take that. Finding selected auction. Buy that one up. How many more left to get? Just another one, that's fine. I'll just get the single. There we go. Were you hiding the Chaos Crystals? Most likely. Let's have a look actually at the Legion Order Hall. Have we got Elite Strike Centenax? No, we don't. That would have been useful. Right, okay, so that's done. Cooking crafts. What do we need from Erfen? Let me just check. Who needs something? That's from the auction house. Alts have the stringy loins. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to switch to Erfen. So let's just swap back over. Collect that from the mail. Take that lot. All those purchases. Right, okay. Then we can get crafting. And then Kul Tiramisu we need to make first, so let's make that. Maybe I do. Okay, so Bountiful Captain's Feast we need... Let's switch to the standard interface for this. Kul Tiramisu we need 15. I can only actually make 13 here, so something's a bit off on our... Oh, need cooking fire. Where's Pierre when you need him? Here he is. Let's run through this lot. Maybe we'll be lucky and have enough. We need some more Mage's Frothy coffee, it would seem. Okay, so let's go to our vendor. And get from Guild Bank. We've got some in the Guild Bank. Okay, that'll be easier. 2 more Kul Tiramisu to make. Move that lot out. Bring our cooking back up. Kul Tiramisu, just create 2. Okay, that's our task list done. So going back to TSM, Bountiful Captain's Feast times 10. Start with those. You need to set up the mats for enchanting mats. As in for searching for shopping, or do you mean for actually the prices for them all? For flipping. Ah, yes, okay. Selling, I assume. Yeah, it would be a good one to do, because you'll probably find me buying those, most likely. Do I have enough of those? Let's just reopen that up. Let's do a reload instead. See if that works properly. So we also need to, could be fun to see if you can flip some. I reckon it would be good, it'll be a good flip. Enchanting mats are quite cheap to list, I believe. I don't know what the actual prices are. And let's go through Swamp Fish and Chips, Spice Snapper, then over to Enchanting. Seal of Haste, Seal of Mastery. Oh, just sold our red linen shirt. That's good. Wonder if we'll get any more shirt sales. Deadly Navigation. Then Binding of Haste, Binding of Mastery. Do all of these. And then the tailoring side of things. We need to go and have a look at these. Silkweave Satchel, we can make one of those. Sinister Combatants, always welcome making those. And then that's all of those made. So let's go post those on and hopefully get ourselves some profit. There we go. So my auctions, all fine. Run a post scan. So currently sitting at 1.4 million at the moment. Very happy with that amount so far. That's gone up without me noticing, which is really nice. Had some good mailboxes over the last few weeks. So, thinking in my head, other things, mental checklist. We have the Expulsum quests that need to be done in BfA. We've got the Brawl that needs to be done for some PvP. We need to send some Tidespray bracers over to Erfen so he can get on with his Expulsum and Sinister gear. Oh, just sold a Masterful Navigation. And let's also check our regular haul. We need to mission, do all those. We're doing okay on that. Let's also check the world quests. What have we got for emissaries? Proudmoore, Tortollan, and I haven't got one there. What have we got? Some champions of Azeroth. There's the Expulsum. And then over on the other side we have various bits of gear, some more champion stuff. There we go. Tortollan quest is 2k gold. That's an easy 2k gold there. That's actually quite good, isn't it? And its reputation that will help me get to Exalted, which would be useful. That's something we could look at, definitely. I think first off, let's have a look. Shall we have a look at that Brawl for some marks of honour? And whilst we're doing that Brawl, we can go and get the Expulsum. So cooking impossible. Let's join a battle for this. And then we'll go through what's the average wait time's 3 minutes. So let's head to Borealis whilst we do our queue. And then we can go and look at that Expulsum world quest first and foremost. Not had an Oreo down tonight yet. I'm devoid of cats at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look. The Expulsum quest, where is it and what do you need? Supplies needed, 20 bloodstained bones. Oh, okay. Well, let's check the price of those, because we know someone who's always interested in bloodstained bones. Has the price gone up, though? Let's have a look. Shopping, bloodstained bone. Currently at 12 gold. What's our average purchase price? 17 gold. Okay. Yeah, I think he's snuggled up in his little cat box upstairs. I don't think he's gone down. Oh, let's quickly buy this. And then we'll join. There we go. So, cooking impossible. Never done this before. This is going to be interesting. Oreo on holiday. I think he's in hiding at the moment. Okay, accept the quest. So 5 marks of honour is what we want. Definitely. And everyone's in a little balloon. Okay. Oh, we're over at the farm. Okay. That's cool. So let's give everyone some buffs. There we go. It's like a cross between Gordon Ramsay and Tom Cruise. Okay. Good luck and they are fun. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get... So we've got 10 people in, I'm assuming. One more to come in. So we just need to look for ingredients. Okay. And win it. Ingredients gathered 40. Right, last person is in. There we go. We can't jump off yet, can we? Oh, we can. Oh, no, we can't. Interesting. I'll just stand on the edge with my little flappy wings. There we go. Oh, we need a screenshot of this. Hold on. I've got to turn the right way. There we go. And hold on. slash salute. Hey, hey D Grant, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Looking forward to the this new brawl. This is very interesting. I've got no idea what we need to do. I'm assume. Let's head this direction. This is closest. And then 1 gives me a little boost. Okay, there we go. So what do we need? That's brilliant. Don't I got my horse? Where do we put them? Let's follow that person over there. Oh. Do I lose my ingredients on my horse? Hold on. Did I miss something there? I think I need to keep it. Okay. Can't do it without with the mount. Had a great time on this one. Okay, grab the food, turn it into the pot. Where's the pot? We're over here. And everyone's got a beam on them. Okay, this is brilliant. So mobility would be useful here. I see. This is brilliant. Oh, they've already got 7, the horde. Uh-oh. There's horde coming in. Watch out. No, let's move out of the way. Psychic Scream. I'm nearly there. No, I'm stunned. Quick. I'm almost there. Shields. Oh, did I lose it? That's going to stand in the pot. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. Let's help out here. Shield myself. Psychic Scream not quite enough. Right in the middle of that. And kill horde and take their ingredients too. Okay. It's going to take me a little while to get the hang of this. Oh, so we got a bit of a turn in, did we, on that one? Or a turnip in. Let's just jump back into the fray. Don't forget your chef's hat for this. Very important. Right. I'm going to head straight down for here. Get myself a something. Right. See if I can sneak around this side. Ah, see, they're going to try and stop everything. They're camping our side. Can't really hide from them because they are... Oh, there we go. I've got some ads on me. There's too many of them. Alright, I'm going to have to go for it. Shields up. Oh, I can't use my cooldown. Feared. Crowd control. Did I lose it? I didn't see it. Psychic Scream. Let's get rid of some. Oh no, there we go. Do I pick that up? No, that's not working. Got no idea if I handed that in or not. There we go. I have no idea what happened there. You posted 220 items on the auction house in chart mats. Okay, Nix, good luck with that one. You just missed me buying various things, so hopefully you'll get some. Okay, so we really need to group up here. Where is everyone? Let's just have a look at our map. And let's just jump off. Let's go join in. Frozen. Psychic Scream. Let's just clear some of these out. They're not helping matters by being around here and camping us. But I'm not helping matters by being dead either. So they're nearly done at 26 of 40. We need a coordinated front here. Everyone's down here. All spread out. We need to prevent the horde from getting theirs as well. Okay. Let's go turn some in. Let's grab something and run. Okay, I'll stick with you, you stick with me. Let me just come here. Let's go this way. You're on the farming one. You have 210 embroidered deep and 138 satin. Ah, pretty decent amount. See, we're all fractured here. That's no good. See, we're being picked off one by one. That's why they're at 30 and we're at 20. See, I need to help out here. As a healer, I need to hang back and do something that's going to help them out more. Did I lose my turnip? Hold on, I did. Yeah, I got one. Right, let's just do some damage whilst we're here. Right, everyone's gone. They're at 34 or 21. We could probably do with doing a bit more damage here. Let's get everyone built up. So a horde are back here. They're just running. Having travel form looks like it helps. Let's see if we can deal with their stuff at the same time. That's it. Horde smells delicious. They're done. I think we're too little too late here. Let's just see if I can deal with some of this damage whilst I'm here. We finally got a little bit more coordinated. Not quite well enough. There we go. Going from the back, if you go over the water on your left, up the hill and back. Okay. Interesting. Visit ties advanced recipes to PvP. It's just dead wrong. People who want to PvP, God bless, go do it. People who want to do professions generally do not want to PvP. This is true. But sometimes they force it that way, and by doing it that way, they make the market harder. Oh, there we go. We've got a Nix next to us. They make the market harder for everyone to casually do it, which is one of the difficulties with BfA when it first came out, is that everyone could jump into the profession straight away with little or no effort, and we saw prices plummet down. Now there's somewhat of a challenge to getting these higher ranked recipes, then less people are going to bother doing it. Therefore you have less competition. Yeah, I know it's not ideal, and it would be nice if they had other methods, like at least 2 different ways of getting something. So yes, if you didn't want to do PvP, maybe there was some other long quest line you could do or something like that to balance the 2 out. So still make it available, but still make it difficult in a different way. So that way it's more fun. You need to craft to be able to engage in PvE combat. Here we go. Right, let's give this another go. This looks fun. I'm going to keep doing this, I think. Try another one. Let's see if we get any much more. In Legion there used to be the PvP World Quest that rewarded Marks of Honor. Yes, I wish I'd done more of those, or I think I did do quite a few of them, but I don't think I spent them or something, because I don't seem to have them anymore. Right, whilst we're waiting for that to pop, let's go on to the Expulsum quest line, which was somewhere. Where was it? Expulsum's up here. Supplies needed. 7th Legion. That's round this one, I believe. Let's go round. Hidden under here. Supplies needed, bloodstained bone. Oh, I need to pick it up from the mail first. Let's go do that. Always forget to pick it up from the mail. I bought it. Whoops. There we go. Let's collect it up. Collect our buys. Bloodstained bone. Back round we go. See if we can hand this one in. Oh, wrong person. There we are. Correct person. Bloodstained bone. 5 expulsum. Thank you very much. There we go. Wish you could get partial credit for a loss. It's like a black hole. Yeah. I guess you just need to either make a group yourself, or you keep trying with pickup groups and see if you can get there. Oh, I've got another Brutosaur here that I haven't recognised before. Field Medic Yield. I like the icon on front. Okay, so other world quest for Expulsum. Where was that? Was that on the other side? Looks like it was. No, there wasn't another one for Expulsum. Just on that side. Looks like there's... Is that an invasion going on? Skirmish. Yeah, it does look like there's a skirmish going on. And then this side... We could do Tortollan Seekers. That's something we could do. Trying the theory about scrapping pauldrons. You scrapped 36 bracers, you got 6 Expulsum. You just made 36 pauldrons. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see how you get on. Be worth knowing. Okay, let's hand in my quests whilst I'm here. There we go. 3 Brutosaurs all in one place. Let's go round and round. And jump. Oh, just lagged out at the wrong point there. Ah, Goblin Academy, how are you? Let me just go to a slightly smaller amount. There we are. I've been very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? There we go. Got some extra people. And we got some completed missions. What did we have? Did we get the bonus? We did. Excellent. Champions of Azeroth and an extra 225. And this one, did we get the bonus at 55? We did. Lucky again. Order of Embers. Extra rep, always useful. This isn't normally worth it, but the Battle Scarred Augment Rune is. So I'm going to do that at 200%. Start that one. And then this one at 325 is also useful. The Storm's Wake. So we'll do that as well. There we go. Doesn't item affect Expulsum chance? Didn't think it did. I don't know. It's worth trying out. I've not tested it myself. 8 Expulsum would say that's within range of satisfied various braces are still the smart play. I think it's probably cheaper overall. Been doing well. Been streaming. Just wondering. You know, living life, enjoying the -8 degrees. Ouch, that is cold. Well, good to have you popping by. Glad your streaming's going well. Let me just make my way. I had to scrap a piece of jewellery, I just remembered. Let's head on round and do that whilst we're waiting for that battleground to pop. So I'll go this side. What have we got here? Okay, these are our Azerite gear as well. We'll scrap these and the band. Let's queue these. And we get something special for these, I believe. Let's have a look at the chat window once they're done. So we got Monolite Ore, Scarlet Diamond, Expulsum, Embroidered Deep Sea Satin, Nylon Thread. Okay, oh, Titan Residuum, that's the stuff. Unpowdered Remnants of Azerite Armour, that's the stuff I need. Which add-on was that for the mission table? The I think it's Garrison Commander. I'll have a look. Let me join the battle and I'll look at my add-ons. Want me to COD the Saturn to me? Yes, definitely, Arthur's. Whatever seems reasonable to you. I'm sure that'll work out. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can be a bit more coordinated this time. So I might be better off working as support healer on this, making sure people can get back to their bases. Maybe if I pick one up myself and then head on round and then stop the horde from coming over to our side, that might be useful. Sinister scale braces just overtook Tidespray, cheapest fodder. Interesting. It's good that you got the opportunity to do both. Whoever it was that had Expulsum galore with the braces just had a run of good luck. They should buy some lotto tickets post haste. Yeah. We're all getting ingredients. I think so. Or some of us go horde side. You crafted about 400 braces the other day, had a return of about 1 Expulsum per every 9.5 braces. Ouch, love it. That doesn't sound as good. Did you, if you crafted the braces, did you disenchant the blues or did you keep... Yep, that sounds good, Arthurs. I'll go for that. Your Sinister gear isn't selling, so you're out shuffling. You're not shuffling any more Expulse until you really need it. That's fair enough. If your Sinister gear is not selling, it's unfortunate. It does seem to happen on some servers. Right. Alright, let's go pick something up. Get in and get out. That's what we need to do. You can't run as fast as some people though. You can at least get one in. That's the main thing. Alright, let's help out. Did I hand that in? Alright, let's go head on over. Let's mount on up. Let's do that one. Then I'm doing the math on the braces pantaloon vendor flip. I haven't looked at it myself yet. Oh, here comes Oreo. Where are we? Let's pick up some ingredients. Where are all the ingredients? Can't see anything sparkling here. That's strange. Very strange. They should be around here somewhere. Okay, let's go round somewhere else. Move over to carrots. Nothing on here. Where's the carrots? There we are. They'll do a carrot. Carrot will be good. Help me see in the dark. Long way to go though. Right, let's go. Scrapper just handed you 4 Expulsum for 36 braces. Scrapper hates you. Ouch. Right, I need to move in with people here. Well, got a long way to run. Come on, Samadan. I wish you could go faster. We're doing 15 versus 12. Okay, let's keep going over. Yep, that sounds good, Arthurs. I'll go with that. Alright, what else next? Oh, we want to go this way. Let's mount on up. Seems to be doing marginally better here. That's not quite going to do well there. Where do we need to head? Hold on. I'm over the horde side here. Just dotting them as I go. I think they're all ignoring me though, whilst they're getting their things. Oh, I got feared, unfortunately. I'm just running harassment, really. Let's go over this way. Oh, there we go. Disorientated. This caused a little bit of panic. There we go. Let's just go over this way. Let's go over this way. Disorientated, that's not going to work. Some Shadowmans will help though. Shadow locked. Let's go over this way. Try and avoid some more damage if I can. Bit of a penance whilst I'm running. Line of sight around this rock. Avoid. Successful. Are we back? We're just connecting. Apologies everyone. I'm back in the chat room, I think. You've been disconnected. Let me just get myself logged back in. Let's hopefully this is working. Just as I was winning that battleground, I lost internet connection. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Hopefully the stream is running. Let me just check. What's my live status at the moment? There was an error. Yes, there is an error at the moment. Let's just quit out of this and go back in. Let's try that again. Almost there. Bear with me, everyone. You can hear me. Okay, that's a good start. I'm just trying to log back into WoW. See if we can hit. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, hold on one moment. I'll be back in a moment. I'm still here, I'm just trying to log back into WoW. I lost my internet and everything crashed. So I'm just going to go through this. I'll be with you momentarily. One moment please, caller. Right, okay. Going back into the game server. Mr. Potato is still alive. It was my modem that crashed on that one. Going back in. Here we go. Back in. Hopefully I've not lost that brawl just by timing out at the end. That was unfortunate. Let me see if I can get myself back in and see what happens. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. We had a bit of a crash on the old internets. Let's see if we're back in the game. see what's happened with our loading screen. There we go. Right. Okay. So what happened to the battleground in my absence? Okay, I'm out of it, so I guess I didn't get the win on that, unfortunately. Good evening, Commander Bond. Let me just check. Don't think we got anything in there, did we? We got a gold strongbox. We got 1 mark of honor. It looks like I might have done. Let me just go through. Hold on. Let's check. The quest has got a hand in, I think. Around this side. I might have been lucky on that one. Something different. Yes, we did. We completed the quest. Oh, that was very good. So we get the 5 marks of honor. We don't need to do this one. 5 time walking dungeons. Oh, that's interesting. No, that's a squirrel. I'm going to avoid that one for now. There we are. Hello, how are you? Thank you very much. I was worried I was going to lose that one because we're doing so well on that. So I was glad we managed to make it. Okay, so what do we have in our lockboxes? Why are my trousers off? Is the first question. I've got my 370 legs are not on. There we go. Or is that... Or did I just pick those up? Oh, I must have picked those up. Sinister Gladiator silk trousers. And then silk treads we've got is... I've got a 370 already. And then lockboxes wise we have some more marks of honor, which is good. We're up to 9. Very nice. So we are now looking at 361 item level. Very nice. So I managed to pick up some Sinister Gladiator silk trousers to go with my 7th Legionnaires 7 cloak. I need to get a single-handed so I can use my offhand, which I've got a 380 or something on, so I need to look for something of those. Very nice. Okay, so that's a good amount of PvP done in a short space of time, relatively. Looking at my bags, we have the 9 marks of honours, so I'm going to send those over to Erfen, first and foremost. Let's go over there. We'll leave those mails in there for the moment. Let's move this over and move this over. And 9 marks of honour to Erfen. Let's send those over. Okay. And now, let's have a look at Erfen, actually. Let's leave Samadan for the moment and let's pop on over. Today's mailbox was okay. It was 30,000 Control TV, so not a lot for a weekend sale, relatively compared to my previous weekends. But I hadn't gone on this morning and relisted my auctions, so that's understandable. It was actually only really sales for Saturday, so I'm all right with that. That's a decent amount. It's taken us up to 1.4 million, I think we're at the moment. Yeah, 1.417 at the moment. So we've got the 7 Expulsum here. Before I go over to Erfen, I need to make a whole load of bracers. So in order to help with my statistics, let's take out all my Deep Sea and Expulsum and things, and we're going to go and do another 100 bracers. I think that will be a good test. Let me just check I've got enough to make 100 bracers on me at the moment. 78 at the moment. We need probably some more nylon and Tidespray linen, looking at that. So let's go get some nylon. We might as well get it from the Brutosaur mount as it's closest. So we'll go to the standard interface. It's more expensive to get your nylon thread from here, but I'll get some because you don't get the faction reputation. But sometimes convenience goes for it. And then we'll go over and probably pick up some bracelets. We've got enough for 118 now, so that's enough for now. Let's head on over and just clear out the reagent bank. deposit reagents. So how does our bag look now? We've still got some nylon thread on us, so let's pop that in the regular bank. Pop it in here. Whoops, click the wrong thing. There we go. So no expulsum. The Umbra shards really need to go in there, so I don't have them in my stats. So let me just take out some of this fish. Let's take out a stack of that. Put the Umbra shards in there. Silver ore we don't need. Fish will keep hold of it on our bags. That will go back into there. Is that in my bags or not in my bags? It's not in my bags. There we go. So we're clear on that. Okay. Waiting to get through all your expires, see what yours is. Okay, well, let us know how you got on control. Okay, let's make... I'm going to make 100 braces. Take a quick bio break whilst I do. I know I've only just come back from the disconnect, but we'll just run that through. And then we'll get back to Erfen after this. I'll be back in one moment. Let's just create these. We've got an Oreo coming in as well. Let's turn on Oreo cam. Here he is. Oh, not quite high enough yet. There we go. Right, we are back. Oreo's back. There we are. Okay, what did I miss on the things? By 2,000, put in the bank. That's a good idea, Mushy. I ought to do that. Calling 18 to 20 blues of my 100 braces. You say 12 blue. You say 7 and 13 expulsum. And 80 linen back. Oh, that's a low amount for 80 linen back, actually. I'm guessing 126 linen back. Tired of selling blues yet? Yes, I've not been selling blues, so I've been going on and just disenchanting them because I'm getting my gloom dust and umbra shards from there. So I've got to remember, what have we got? Okay, so looking at my bags, let's just reset this for new items. So blues, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blues we have from that lot. Let's pop this into my list, actually. We might as well add to our numbers. Hold on, where's my bracer spreadsheet? 2 off. Okay, so we're going to pop this on. Excuse the white screen for a moment. So we're going to go down onto the bottom here, add in another 100 braces, 16 blues, and that gives us 84 greens. And then we're going to go and disenchant these and see what we get. Go through each of these. What are we saying? So 24 Umbra and 24 Gloom Dust. So you're thinking, oops, no, wrong one. I'm thinking it should be a little bit less than that. You don't always get double from the 12. I'll have a look. I'll do all of these. And then I've got to set up a group to send all the greens to Erfen. That's going to be the next one. Okay, thank you, Zimpao. That would be very useful. Because I'm going to use these Umbra Shards and Gloom Dust for my enchants. So this is how I'm going to get them. So this is how I'm going to base my price off of them. There we go. So we have... Let's just move this over. 20 Umbra Shards and 24 Gloom Dust. Let's go back over to here. So 20 Umbra Shards and 24 Gloom Dust. Adjusting my averages slightly. So let's go send this lot over to Erfen. Let's go and make a group up for this. Oh, in the wrong one. Hey, right one too. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Let me just move myself around. Black Knight as well. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're both doing well. Pretty close, definitely. I'm a star, now being featured. Ah, thank you, right one too. Being featured where? Is that on the WoW Economy one? Yes, that was very nice of Gumdrops. I was very happy. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that was very kind of Gumdrops to do that. So let's set up a mailing group for this Tidespray. Greens to sell, greens to send. So let's just look at my tailoring. So we need somewhere extra here to go. We don't have a Tidespray bracer, so let's create a new one. Let's call this Tidespray Greens. And then let's add in all of the greens we got, like so. Add those 6. And then for this group operation, we're going to just do a mailing operation. Send to Erfen, who's going to be my recipient of said braces. So if I now go to the mailbox, go to my groups, Tidespray Greens, mail selected groups, send everything to Erfen. Was that everything? Did I get it in one go? Oh, I think I closed it too quick. Hold on. Mail selected groups. There we go. Let's have a look at our mail as it goes. Is everything gone? What have we missed? Aurora Fire Flash. Try again. Let's just close the bags down and open them up again. We're missing Aurora, Fire Flash, and Quick Blade. Okay, let's try. Look at that group again. See if there's anything been missed. Tidespray Greens. Fire Flash is in there. Okay. So let's just do a quick reload. See if that makes a difference. Sometimes Mailbox not always send all. Don't know why. Then you have to send a few pieces manually. Okay. Could blame TSM, I guess. Yep. Even just cloth or simple things, not gear. Okay. Move them to a new slot in bags. That's a new one, more, right? Hadn't thought of that. Good idea. Alright, let's just try. Let's try with a reload. Now selected groups. Yep, now they're gone. Okay, a reload fixed it. Okay. Right, so that lot's going over to Erfen. So Erfen now needs to go and needs to go and scrap those. So let's go through and log out over to Erfen. And then we can finish off our statistics. Orio's camera shy, he's looking away from the camera at the moment. Finally done with your mailbox. 114,000 gold from 99 sales. Very nice, Control TV. Congratulations. Okay, so Erfen, where are you? Ah, you're over this side, of course. So let's check your mailbox. So we have on our inbox some expires, some buys, the marks of honour, and the Tidespray braces. Okay, let's open up all of those. Sadly, no Sinister sale on our trousers we had. Tinker's kit selling for 365 each. Very nice. Do I have a number I'm going to work with overall on the braces? 1.5 to 2k. Well, I've already got 2,000, so I'm going to go. I'm probably going to aim. I'm going to keep on going as I do it, all the way up to 10,000, I think. Because for me, I'm thinking the more I have, the more accurate my averages are going to be overall. Norivan, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Am I full on my bags? I am. That's because I've got a whole load of rubbish armour here as well that I need to do something with. Lots of coarse leather arm guards. Okay, this is going to mess up my statistics by having these in as well. So what I'm going to have to do is go to the bank, just temporarily deposit those, then I'll come back and resort this out properly. Right, where am I going? Let's go around this way. Is it through there? Yes, it is. Where actually am I? I need to go further north. There we go. Itsy Mrs. Thank you very much. 2 months. That's very kind of you. Let's see some chef's hats for Itsy Mrs. and 2 months subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, back up the top. Over we go. Over to the bank. Okay, Arthurs, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. And thanks again for the donation earlier. That's really kind of you. Okay, off to the bank. Let's pop some of these in. So, shimmer scale and coarse. /TSM put shimmer. Ah, okay. I was using the /TSM put command in the bank. Didn't like my shimmer scale. There we go. Okay, let's try that again in a moment. Let's run through everything, see what comes up, and then we can actually get some proper statistics out of the other braces, the Tidespray ones. Okay, back to the bank. Right, okay, so Tidespray we're keeping. Course, let's try course. /TSM put course. Oh no, that crashed as well. Interesting. Okay. Same again with course. They'll have a link to that log being with the other crash, so that should be fine. We're going to have to do this manually, I think, rather than the put command. Don't think it's working for the guild bank, not sure on the personal bank. It was working the other day, so it does seem to be out of action at the moment. So we'll do this the old-fashioned way, which is to drop all of these in. Have I got... Yeah, we're just going to pop all these in for now. Shimmer scale. Just need to make sure I've got the correct ones. Shimmer scale, Tidespray we want to keep. Coarse leather. We'll come back to these. We just want to make sure that they're clear of our bank. So we've just got the things we want. Calcified bone we want to keep. All of those we want to keep. The jewellery we'll get rid of for now. Toughened leg armour we'll keep. Enchant gloves we want to keep. And the wall blades, we'll keep them for prosperity. That's everything. Let's just reset the new items. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at that. That's all Tidespray braces. We need to pick up the last ones from the mail, so we've got everything in one go. Let's go head on over to that. And then we can come back and scrap these, get some numbers from these. Let's open up the mail. Lots and lots of Tidespray. Okay, so moving on over into our bags, let's reset the new items. Now we should have, how many was it? 84 we should have. So 12, that's 12 across, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so 12, 14, 24, 48. What's that? How many 12s is it? 12, 24, 48, and that's 60, 72, 84. Yes, so that's all the ones we want. That's good. And then we'll come back and we will make sure everything's in here. We've got that. Check our bags, haven't got anything else. We've got one expulsum in here. We need to remember we've got one expulsum. Oh, we've also got some Tidespray. Let's get rid of that. Let's just keep this clear. Hold on. Then we can do this properly. I could do with putting that in the regular bank for now. So move that back over. Hold on. There we go. And Tidespray, pop out. Expulsum will pop out. Then everything else is fine. Okay, and now we can head on back. There we go. Okay, it works, but it uses the first available slot. Yeah, for the guild bank, it makes it very messy. Yeah. What do you think can be done with Blackrock ore as a shuffle? Vendor or DE? Any ideas? I'm not sure actually. Purple 1989. Thank you very much for the follow. You now put your cloth and leather on the first tab to solve that. That's quite easy actually, isn't it, Mushy? I have got my Tidespray in for the same reason actually. Oh, wrong mount. We wanted this one. Something a little bit smaller. Okay, let's go through. Easy scrap this lot. If I can run properly. Okay, so easy scrap. I can't move the window over unfortunately, so it's hidden behind Oreo camera. Although Oreo's not here at the moment, he's kind of facing the wrong way. You can see a few of it there. So let's queue up everything, all the Tidespray braces. I'll scrap these. We'll have a look at the numbers we get as we go. There we go. Is Blackrock used for the Alchemist Stone Draenor? I don't know. It's been such a long time. since I've used Blackrock ore for anything. So Tidespray, nylon thread coming back, and Expulsum coming through. Thinking you are from EU, and what country, and what am I doing for a living? Oh, Flick, how are you? I am UK based, in the south of UK. I sadly don't do WoW as a living yet. So in the daytime I work as a 3D computer animator, which I really do enjoy actually. So what I'd probably end up doing is more of the same, but WoW related in the future. Blackrock's like 25 silver, and the auction house, you just have to buy it. It's always something to shuffle, can't think right now. It is very good. I've kind of done 3D for well over 20 years now, so really enjoy doing all different aspects of it. I did get to try tilt brush on the VR, on my son's VR yesterday. That was really good fun. Painting in 3D was awesome. I made I painted a Leafeon, which is pretty cool. It's use for the cooldown, and best use is turn in on primals. Ah, okay, Moswer. Thank you for the heads up on that one. You're working at a barbershop. Excellent. What's a barbershop? As you can tell with my beard, I've not been to one for 5 years. Right, let's keep on scrapping. From the trader in the garrison. At least, at least you can get some primals that way, can't you? Do I have any art training? Well, I did go to art college, did an art foundation, and then the degree I did was in computer animation. So we did do art and life drawing as part of that. So that was enjoyable. And then I've just been drawing myself ever since, really, painting and all sorts, as well as doing the 3D art side. It's always been a part of my life, really. We're from Latvia. Ah, excellent. I visited Riga once. Very nice place. Trade to primals, to the alchemist, then make the catalyst. Okay, sounds like a flip. Okay, so we've done our scrapping. We have 129 braces. Not braces, 129 cloth, 130 thread. Let's move this over so we can type our numbers in. So 129 cloth, 130 thread, and 13 expulsum. How's that do for our averages? Our averages are not changing a lot these days. So we're still at sort of like 20.5, 23.6, 126.9, 127.6 and 13.38. So that's not bad. Those are good averages so far. I'll add that to my data for later. There we go. And we've at least got 13 expulsum now, so we can start making some things. Although we have got marks of honor, we can now trade in for some extra ranks of our Sinister gear. So let's first and foremost head on over to that, so we can get some extra rank 3s. Your herbs are always under 50 silver. I mean, there's so many of them, the Draenor ones, aren't they? The market for those is really low compared to things like Cataclysm herbs, which you can get some really good prices for. Say spreadsheets because you have issues with them. Have to go to the spreadsheet here. I do enjoy a good spreadsheet. Where am I going? Going over this building. It's just like the TSM strings, really. So, looking at this, what have we got and what do we need? So we've currently got rank 2 in this and rank 3 in this. I'm thinking picking up the rank 2s in everything else. So just blanket do a few with our 9, 2, 4. I guess we could do 2 2s and then 1 4. That would be useful actually. So I'm thinking treads would be a good one. We could get waste up to 4. Treads, I'll do a 2, maybe do a 2 on the treads. And a 2 on the arm guards, perhaps. What's the difference in the sale rate on all of these? Is it fairly similar? 0.24, 0.25, so it's pretty equal split. I don't think it really matters what I do at this stage. Let's just at least get some going. So let's look at this. So I've done leggings. Treads, we were at, let me just have a look at this. Treads, we want a 2, and I think I'm going to go for a 4 on this. So we'll pick up one of those and a 4, and then we'll pick up another 2, which is going to be this one, I think, the arm guards. So let's go have a look for this. Where's the arm guards? Let's take that one. There we are. Good use of our marks of honor. Let's go learn all of these. There we go. So you can flip towards the raw beast hide and into drums. Yeah, that works. Sounds great, but they don't sell well for you. Straight up, vendor shuffle the catalyst. Ah, okay. Never thought of the Blackrock all that way. Right, well, there's always a different way of thinking, which is the great thing I like about the gold making community. Everyone's always got a different angle on something. Okay, so we're done with that. How's our leatherworking looking? So we have actually 2 rank 3s now. And we have... How much expulsum do we have on us at the moment? We have 14. Doesn't actually, TSM doesn't telling me how many I've got there. Oh yes, it does down there. 14 for Erfen. It's Samadan that's got 101. There we go. So, what could we make? Let's have a look. This tells me how many I can make quite easily from the coarse leather. And the bloodstained bones, we're a bit low on the bloods. Is that? No, 812 we've got plenty of those. Plenty of coarse leather. I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Calcified bones, expulsum, and coarse leather, and the hardened tempest hide we're low on. Okay, so hardened tempest hide, let's have a look at that. Let's go shopping for some of that. Look at what we've got. So shopping, BfA shopping. Let's have a little scan of this. See what we've got on the list. Let's put Oreo camera back on just in case he moves. Now that I've done my scrapping. There we are. Let's see if we can move the camera a little bit. There we go. At least we've got Oreo in view now. Okay, so we have, prices wise, calcified bone at 30 silver. I'm going to pick up some of that because that seems quite cheap. Keep my averages down. That's the main thing. Anything cheap, like this, is cheaper than my average, so it's worth buying some. Let's get a few of these. Obviously, I'm going to be farming for these myself, but I'd like to just have a good stock of them as well. Hardened tempest hide is the thing I was in need of. Average buy price of 218. So let's take all these ones that are less than that. That should give us a few. We could obviously make some from tempest hide. Hardened tempest hide needs the amber tanning oil, and the crafting cost is 77 silver. So our tempest hide average purchase price is 75. How much do we have? 325 in total. Let's buy these ones that are under a gold. I'll take those. That way we've got some. Coarse leather is above average, as is miscale at the moment, so we'll leave those off for now. Considering some more of these, I'm thinking some more calcified bone might be useful. Let's see how much I'm likely to need if we look at our leatherworking recipes, what needs, let's just close this down for the moment. Calcified bone, we need 12 for the Sinister gear. So we are going to need some of that, so let's go collect up some of that. Calcified bone. So all the stuff at, what's our average buy price? 54 silver. So we can take, this is relatively cheap, so let's just take a goodly bunch of this. That's all in the 30s. Pick up the scraps. I mean, there's even a chance for a flip here. You could buy the scraps down at here, but the price is so small it's probably not worth it. So I'm just going to take the scraps. Everything that takes me up to 50 perhaps. It's like ghost iron ore. You see it less than 2 gold now. You know, gum drops disease, you have to buy it. Well, that's the thing. It's used in so many things. It's useful. I mean, even if you just went and took the ghost iron and went up the chain to the living steel, there's a good flip on those. Even as currency, yeah, exactly. Right, okay, we've got plenty of things now. So let's go collect those up from the mail. Pick up our purchases. And then let's have a look at developing our... You're doing all the things, you loot about 5 spirits of harmony a day. That's a decent amount. No idea where to spend it on anymore. Could you sell at the vendor the ghost iron, not ghost iron, the spirit of harmony, and for the, is it the black trillium you can get that's that sells on the auction house quite well? And the living steel market is dead. A large bunch of errors and maybe slowing down the game. Interesting. Didn't realise that. Okay, so with our purchases, let's look back at our leatherworking. What can we make? Now we've got some good numbers of things here. So I'm thinking I want to start with one of each thing. I mean, you're just working on full collections. That's great. So you can just do every step in the whole flip, but still at a loss. Yeah, that's not good if everything's a loss. It's a shame. So let's have a look at where are my auctions at. This is about to expire, so let's just take these off for now. I'll pick these up and I'll leave the leggings out of my list of things to make. There we go. So now we can go over to our leatherworking, and so we can probably make one each of these to add to our new group we're going to make. Arm guards, gauntlets, leggings we've done, treads we're going to do one, and waist guard we're going to do one. There we go. Today you put 97 battle scarred in the auction house, one for 490 gold, very nice. So now we've got one each, we can use that into our group. So we're going to make a new group. Sinister gear, let's get started with Sinister gear. So, same as our tailoring, we've got the Sinister leather cell. That's going to be all the individual ones we can put in. That's fine. And then we need to make a duplicate of this. Where's our duplicate button? There used to be a duplicate button. Let's just make it from here. Am I thinking of operations? That's what I'm thinking of. Not groups. Can't duplicate groups. Sinister gear. Craft. Can't spell craft. Still can't spell craft. Sinister gear craft. Okay, so that can go down here. into leatherworking. Oh no, it needs to be in BfA, so let's pop them both into BfA. There we go. Sinister gear craft and Sinister gear sell. So in the craft we're going to ignore item variations for each of these in. Obviously we've got the misscale, the mail side of things to do as well. So we're going to stick these in first. And then our group operation for this lot is going to be a crafting operation. Let's start with 3 of each. We can't make 3 of each because we don't have enough expulsum. We need to get our stuff, our coarse leather out of the bank, and maybe we can use that. Crafting singles max 5 will be fine for this. So let's have a look. Let's do a reload for that. On operations, not groups. Yes, that's right, Morant. I realised afterwards. There are new drums for leatherworking. They were for selling. Yes and no. The drums of the mountains, I haven't really had much luck with them yet. Golems are down to 40k-ish. Just stuffing them in banks, making 9 a month. Not going to stop your usual. The cooldowns are very valuable. Even NA token is down like 111. Wow, okay. Just the time of year. Could be. Why 3? Well, I would like to do 8, but I don't quite have the materials and the money for those yet. I'm going to work my way up to them first. But by having 3, I've at least got a start on those things. Because if I were to do a crafting lot on this lot now, Sinister Gear Craft, how many have we got? Restock selected groups. That isn't showing. Why wouldn't that work? Let's have a look. Let's just check everything. We don't have a profit on these. We don't have a profit on these because we don't have a mat cost on our expulsum. We don't have a mat cost on our expulsum because our string is probably not working. Let me just check if it's a vendor fix, because that sometimes works. The vendor buy price of nylon thread. Let's just check that. Have a look at the nylon thread. Unless I can't have... Maybe this doesn't work. Let me check. Because I've been fiddling with this for my new video I've been doing. So maybe it doesn't work. Let's try this. Nylon thread, 52 silver is what I put in manually. Expulsum doesn't have a mat price. Now this doesn't have a mat price because I've changed my group. I need to fix this one. You gave up after every abrupt game stop. You need to fix it. So let me just check this. This is based on, I don't have a, because my expulsum price is coming from Samadan, and Samadan's got the crafting price of the nylon thread. Because I got a new string for my, this is my new string that I'm using for expulsum, and I think it's down to my crafting cost of Tidespray linen. So rather than crafting cost, because I don't have a crafting cost because I'm not a tailor, that's going to mess with my price of expulsum. So instead of crafting, I need to add in the actual construction price of Tidespray. So we're going to take that one out of here. I'm going to make a new set of brackets for this, just so that I've got it clear. And then in here, this is where we're working. We've got some spaces. We're going to use the 10 times average buy of item 152576, which is the price of Tidespray linen. And we are also going to plus that with 5 times the... Now, I've got matte price of nylon thread. I think that should still work. The nylon thread. Matte price. Which is over here. Let me just adjust this a little bit more. Matte price of the nylon thread is this. So I'll just copy that. Paste it over here. Now, I may hopefully have got my brackets correct on this. I need another bracket on there. And then, so the whole lot of that needs to be bracketed again. I think I may have overdone my brackets on this lot. So this may break. Paste that in there. Just copy that just in case. Oh, where's it gone? Let's try that again. Control all. Paste. Yeah, didn't think so, because I think I got a bracket wrong on that. Let me just check that. I think one of these brackets was too many. Let me just check. No, okay. I may have to go back to my list on that one. Okay, so for the purposes of testing this, I'm not going to do this now. Let's just put in a fixed price of this of 200 gold. For now. We'll fix this up. Oh, so I'm missing the colon. Okay, thank you, Morat. Let's try that again. That could be an easy fix if it is that. Matte price. Average by. Ah, here we go. Average by. No, that's correct. That's just a number. Matte price. Average by. That's the item. That one is missing it. I see it. Well spotted. Well spotted indeed. Okay, let's copy that. That one didn't work. So let's try the bracket that I thought I was missing. And pop that back in. So I think I had one too many bracket. Got 2 brackets there. That doesn't work. That's an error. Oh, I think that might have worked. Let's copy that. Hello, Oreos. Just move you back. There we go. Okay, so we'll close that. And then we'll just reopen this, check that that worked. Leatherworking, crafting reports, materials, not that. EXP. So 61 gold. Yes, that's what I was expecting. That's cool. Excellent. So that 61 gold is the same as my spreadsheet here, which is my new price for Expulsum, which is down here. It's actually 64 gold, so there's probably a slight math difference there in my Tidespray bracer calculation, but that does work. That's close enough. I'll work out where I've gone slightly different on that, and I'll clean that up in readiness. I might need to re-record my video in that case. But that works for now. Okay, we'll stick with that. Okay. So now having a look at our crafting, we now have profits in these. So we now need to do a looking at our groups, and we do a Sinister Gear craft, restock. We now have Sinister Gear in here. There we go. Ah, Colin C, how are you? Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say so. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Oreo says hello. Kind of. Right, okay, so if we wanted to make all of these, would I one day go after the 3 frog mounts? They cost 333 gold each. Quite possibly, William. I don't have much. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of them. I think they look quite cool, but I probably wouldn't spend that much money on them at the moment, considering my mounts currently are sitting at 36. I'm obviously not a massive mount collector yet, I say yet because that's something I would like to get into a bit more. But for now, I'm working on the gold and I'm working on my professions. Once I've got all my professions and characters leveled up to 120, then there's obviously more things to do. There's always more things to do. So let's see if we can get ourselves some more expulsum by taking that other stuff from our bank and scrapping that. Oops, missed that. Let's go through again. Let's go have a look. There was an invasion on as well, wasn't there? Hold on, just remembered. Was that on the other side though, wasn't it? Yes, it was. On here. I don't think I can do the assault yet because I need some more war resources. I'm not quite ready with my world quests yet on this character. Okay, in we go to the bank. Collect up our greens we would like to scrap. So we're going to pick up, I guess, all the shimmer scale stuff. We could be selling this on the auction house, but at the moment I'm going to take some of the cheaper stuff. Treads, the arm guards, the coarse arm guards are the ones I'm going to scrap because I've got a load of those. Those are the ones that I'm most interested in. I could possibly put the shimmer scale stuff on, see if they go for a decent price. The rest of that stuff I'll leave in the bank. Let's just take that, and that we can send to Samadan. Right, okay, so let's head on round to the mailbox, send some stuff to Samadan, and then scrap some stuff and post some stuff. I'll just do it manually for the moment. You can do bank stuff in Borealis. Yes, regular bank stuff you can. You can only use the scrapper like 8 AM. Oh right, because of the lag. That's a shame. Okay, so sending coarse leather arm guns. There's 2 blues here we want to send to Samadan. Do we have a group of sending the blues to Samadan? I believe we do. Coarse leather blues mail. Are they in there? Yes, they've gone. That's excellent. So that's easy. Let's also send... Where's our Tidespray linen? Gone. There it is, and there. We'll send that to Samadan. Send that back over. And then let's have a look at putting some of these things on the auction house that we already have. So let's go with those first. Auctioning, Sinister sell, run a post scan. Confirmation of 50 items on the auction house takes 2 minutes. Ridiculous since Wednesday. You said a lot in Pandaria at that mailbox. I guess that's a nice quiet one, isn't it? So Drums of the Mountain, I'm going to keep trying. Now I've got a good mix of prices here for the Sinister gear. All still a good profit. Even that one at 3,400. So I'm going to post those on. So that's a good start. And then let's have a look at the other things that we could potentially sell. The shimmer scale pauldrons, these kind of things. So what we'll do is we'll move this over. We'll just do a manual post of these things. So move that over that side, that to that side. Let's have a look. There's none of those on. Pauldrons of the Quick Blade. They're very cheap. Look at that, they're so much cheaper than my crafting cost. My crafting cost is 133, and these are going on for 50 gold. So there's a potential scrap there. How much is my expulsum worth to me? 61 gold. Oh no, so you'd have to get several of those to scrap in the end anyway. What else have we got? Coarse leather vest. None of those on. Waistguard of the Peerless. Legs. Anything on there? No, there's not a lot on here. You know what? I think I might end up scrapping these. Let's go over and scrap them. I think that's going to be a better use. Just hit 110 on your Dark Iron level 2. Got the Heritage Armour. Excellent. Congratulations, Danny. How does it look? Alright, let's go have a look. Scrapping all of this stuff. Yeah, that's a good start. Queue it up. And let's see if we can get some expulsum out of this lot. We've got 7 at the moment. Got some up to 9 already. That's good. Yeah, 50 gold is ridiculously cheap, isn't it? You're going to get some expulsum out of this lot. Obviously, it's tricky with Samadan having to send the Tidespray braces over to Erfen. Doesn't mean you can scrap en masse as easily. You could disenchant, but the Gloom Dust price isn't going to be worth it for me because my new Gloom Dust price is based off of my Tidespray bracer shuffle price, so it's quite cheap already. I don't think 6 Gloom Dust covers it in terms of price. 6 Gloom Dust is probably Gloom Dust is about 5 gold worth to me at the moment. So 6 of them would only give me 30 gold. So with that lot done, we have 12 expulsum. Do we have enough to make all the Sinister gear we need? Not really. We need another 8. And we also need some more hardened Tempest hide as well. Okay, so if we were to just adjust our crafting, so let's take off the stuff that's more expensive, like the gauntlets. We've only got rank 1 on. So let's take those 2 off. That helps somewhat. And we've got the leather leggings are also the tricky ones. Ignore that again. Gloom Dust is 16 gold for you. Okay. You also get it from the shuffle. That's not the value. No, that's true. That's the cost to me. The value of it is what you could sell it for. Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. So let's take another one of these off the waist guards. Take one of those off. Okay, we have enough for that, except for the hardened Tempest hide, which we have just the 18 total. So we need some more of those, hardened Tempest hide. Let's go have a look. Min buyouts 282, 127. Crafting cost is 78, so we'll craft this. We need 46. So, hardened Tempest hide. Let's craft some of this. How many do we need? 46. Do we get 1 from each one? I think we do. So, let's do 46. Create. There we go. Leave that running. There's only 3,000 Gloom Dust on your auction house to begin with. Okay, going to be fun with all the new gear next week. What new gear is that next week? From the raid stuff that comes out. Oh, Rio's having a little turn around. There we go. People will need to enchant their stuff before they go into the heroic. Yes, yeah, that's a good point actually. Well, you're interested to see what happens with enchanting. Your server's not exactly high-end raiding guild. Yeah, I'm not sure how high-end Shadow Song is. I don't think it is particularly high-end. But there are some raiders, I believe, because I am selling things like my bountiful feasts. So we are getting something from that. Alright, still going through our hardened Tempest hide. Taking a little while for this. Have I got my Cultiran crafting on? Let me just check my character. Hold on. Did I upgrade my gauntlets and not have the crafting on? Soulbound Hand, coarse leather gauntlets. Doesn't have Cultiran crafting. Cultiran crafting. I've got Cultiran skinning. Okay, do I want skinning or crafting? That's going to be... I think skinning would be better. So I'll stick with the skinning. That's better. Let's carry on with the crafting we needed. So we need another... How many do we need? Another 8. Let's go back and make another 8 of hardened Tempest hide. Let's create those and we'll be done. Not yet, but hoarding certain items. Driving the prices to where people makes the loss on the feast now. Really? Use a second set of gloves. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. Right. I guess it depends on how much of this stuff I'm making. I need my going out and about gloves, and then I need my my crafting gloves. Okay, with those done, we can make some more Sinister gear. So we'll go back to our crafting, make a few more of everything. Let's use craft next for this. I'll have to do a reload on that. Oh no, we're doing it okay. Or is it finished? Yeah, we'll need to do a reload on that. Doesn't like multiples. Oh, there goes Oreo. Pouncing. Deadly catty. He's just grabbing my hand. There we are. You're on the same server as Method. They've been buying all runes with cash on delivery for weeks. Also buying any 420 BOE Titan Forge this week. Wow, they're really going full on, aren't they? I look forward to watching their progress next week. It's going to be interesting. Oreo's going for his... that's my jacket you're pulling now. There we go. He's not really an aggressive cat, but he's got my hand at the moment. He's more sniffing it and licking it. Friend sold 425 for 2 million there. Wow, Gold Goblin, that's brilliant. And thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Okay, work comes early tomorrow. Send the data tomorrow after you get on. Best of luck with the sales. Thank you very much, Zimpao. Very kind of you. Oh, Orio's about to knock the camera over if he's not careful. You just see a whole load of fluff. He's having a bit of a roll around. Cold Drains, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? I hope you had a good weekend. We've just been making a whole load more Sinister gear, so we need to add that to our group of Sinister gear. Building this up, much like we did with the tailoring. So Sinister gear sell. Let's add these ones into the list. There we go. And then let's do a quick reload. Then we can post these on. Now we're starting to have a decent amount of Sinister gear. Obviously we need to do the whole bracer shuffle a bit more, get some more expulsum going, and then we can really get cracking with this Sinister stuff. So let's go have a look over to Erfen now. Move this over, and then we will do auctioning and run a post scan. Did I recraft on Samadan? Yes, I did right at the beginning. Well, after I'd opened up all the mail and everything. Why not sell them without item variations? Because at the moment, I think there's enough demand for all the different variations. People will go for specific things. So I think I'll be fine in getting these at decent prices. That one's currently above max price. My max price is actually 12. That may be worth shifting a little bit. Just looking at that. That one's above max price. 12.8. Market value is 9. Let's just fiddle with our percentages a little bit there. See if we can boost that one up a little bit. So let's go to our group. Go to our Sinister leather cell. Group operations. Singles max. Posting operation of these is 200% of average between DB market and DB region market. Let's just push that up a little bit to 300%. That should cover it. If we go back into another post scan. What's my main spec for world content? As a demon hunter, I'm a tank, which is the only spec I've played on this character. Samadan is a discipline priest, and it has been since the start of the BfA, and I've really enjoyed that. Okay, so now we're either undercutting the competition or posting at our normal price or at our current price. So let's post those on. Let's get started with the Sinister gear. Hopefully we can capture some sales of that and build up our gold reserves, because we've only got 2,400. So we need to go out and do a little bit more levelling as well. So I might spend a bit of time now just going through and doing that, because we can also do some skinning and collect some materials at the same time. So we've got a few different bits and pieces over here. Samadan, how are you? Do I know what happened to Sharkan? Haven't seen him streaming for months. No, he got a job, I believe, and he's so busy with his new job that he hasn't had much time for streaming in a long time. Sadly, we do miss him. It'd be nice if he was able to juggle the two, but obviously things need to settle down, and then I'm sure he'll find some time to stream. But it might not be in the same time zone as I used to have him before. Oh, did you do one the other day? It's missed it, so that's good to know. Oh, it's good to hear his come back for a little bit. I bet he missed it. So war cash we also need, so I need to look out for some treasure chests for that one. Many sources including quests and treasure chests. So let's do some quests, get ourselves geared up, because we need to be able to do invasions and things. So let's go on over. I think I've got a flight point over this way. Let's go have a look. It does pop into Q's stream sometimes now and again. Oh, that's good. So let's head on this way. Now I need to remember my keybinds for this. So quest, emergent strategy, find Benjamin near Fernwood Ridge. Will be the first one. Sorry, you're just getting Oreo fluff because he's in maximum camera at the moment. Alright, there we go. Have you heard about the Iron Man challenge? Yes, that's when I first saw Kuhn doing his stream. He was doing the Iron Man challenge. It did seem quite interesting. Lumberyard, I think we're just going straight through this and heading on over the other side. So let's ignore these. There we go. Right, okay, continuing on with some quest stuff. Let's complete this one. Oh, lots of things here to do. Let's start with these. That's a lot of stuff to do over here. So, spiders it is. Oh, I'm rooted. Let's jump on over here. Get ourselves a bear whilst we're here. I'm pressing the wrong button. Through that, go through those. We can do a bit of skinning whilst we're here, which is also good. There's one now running around as a priest in level 1 white. Oh, I bet that's fun. Do those. Do the bear. Let's go head on over here. Need to forget the bear actually. Don't forget the bear. Can't forget our skinning. You need to get lots of those. Ooh, lots of spiders. Spiders done. And where's that bear? I saw a bear. There you go. Ori's coming back. There you go. For some reason don't hear the game music. Do I have it off? I do have it on. It should be there in the background. It's quite subtle, moody music here at the moment. So it could be just that it's quite quiet. Let's go pick up a couple. Oh, I missed. Got the water instead. Let's get an extra bear. There we go. Got ourselves 3 bears. 3 bears full. Lots of skinning opportunities here, which is always nice. There we go. Okay, so we get further back over this way. Where are you? To all of you, just move back a little bit. Collect everyone up. There we go. Now we're a bit better positioned. And then we can do that, and then we can move over and free this person. And then go over here. Clear a little bit, get some extra people to join in. Those are all destroyed, so that's good. Oh, facing the wrong way for that one. Hold on, let's turn around. Oh, can't move on that one. So let's just carry on. Oh, just about got that one in time. There we go. You barely ever hear it, but nothing there either. Okay. You don't hear it either. Okay. Maybe I've turned it down. Let me just check. My system we got here. My music. Sound. Normally have it on 81. Music and ambience a little bit higher. And then it's just ticking away in the background. I can try it up a little bit. See if that works. Let me know how that goes. Let's go clear that. One more done. And enthralled Ashclaw, let's do that. Start with that. Do that, do that. Then we can skin that one. And then this lot. Get rid of those. Oreo's running around. He's doing fine. Have we freed everyone? I think we've got one more to free, haven't we? There we go. And I think that's all done. Okay, so let's head on back. So clipping away at, on your Warlock. I haven't installed it yet, just to see what Samadan's got to. I'm sure it's going to be not that much. I haven't been doing much of it lately, but almost 61%. Pretty nice. So that, pest prevention, and complete that one. Okay, so get the locket. That's from there. Let's get ourselves a couple of bears whilst we're here. That'll give me a couple more skinning opportunities. Lots of extra things. And then we can head on. Where do we need to head for this? Further up. I need to go up to the right and then up. Okay, so let's just run around through this. Anything on the add-on, etc. Seen Kuhn, and he's got these crazy spreadsheets. I won't be able to get into that too. Yeah, Kuhn has got some wonderful looking spreadsheets, I must admit. Okay, let's just ignore that if we can. And head on up. Got a lot of service medallions. You can buy 10% XP bonus from a vendor. Service medallions. I'm not sure if I have those. Oh look, I've got a couple of bears though. That's useful. I'll take those. I don't know if I got service medallions. You took the risk, turned up the sound loads, but you can hear my click, the mouse, but no music. Oh, that's very strange. Can you hear any in-game sounds? Oh, okay. Right. That's weird. Let's just, right, I'm going to turn them, I'm going to mute them and put them back on. If I put them right up to the top, can you hear that now? Nothing. Right, okay. So what have I got here? Oreo cam's on, desktop audio's on, complete silence. Okay. You've only heard my voice. Okay. No, that's very strange. I wonder if it's down to OBS crashing. I'm loath to start it and restart it at the moment. So I might have to leave it for now and then have a proper look at it when we get back to off stream, and then I'll see if I can fix it there. Oh, McBainey, thank you very much for the sub. Very, very kind of you. Let's see some chef's hats for McBainey. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Here's a whole load of chef's hats for you to use as you like. Thank you very much for your support. Sorry about the sound not working. I'll try and fix that up after the stream. Everything else seems to be okay. It should be right. I suspect it's probably a glitch with OBS. Right, which of the woods? Let's just do this one. There's no sound on the alerts either. Oh, right, okay, so there's definitely a problem with all the sounds then. Because there's supposed to be sounds with all of those. I can hear them on my side, so I think OBS must have bugged out. Oh, thank you, McBainey, that's very kind of you. Quick sub for bed. Well, have a great night, and I hope to see you again soon. But thank you very much for the sub, really appreciate it. There we go. And I've got this problem as well. Add-ons having problems. So there's definitely something weird going on tonight, that's for sure. Okay, so where's my quest hand in for this? Over the other side. Let's go over here. Arya's coming back. Petula's locket. Thank you very much. And then go down there for that one, or we can do that one for the festival, or we can go down to the bottom here. I think I'll probably leave it there for Erfen on that side of things. I think I'm going to Hearthstone back. Let's do one final check of Samadan, make sure he's got everything he needs. So we've made some progress onto Erfen's XP on that side, into 111 I think we're at the moment. Are we 111? Yes we are. And we've got some extra resources there, some meaty haunch and stringy loins, which is always going to be useful to give to Samadan. So let's switch over to Samadan and just double check he's got all his auctions and repostings done. I need to transmog out his shoulders there. They're not quite in keeping with the rest of his outfit. Okay, so Samadan is currently looking at, on the inbox, we have things, these are the things sent over from earlier, weren't they? So I'll go through those and take those. And coarse leather for disenchanting, we'll take those. These are going to be cash on delivery, so I'll take those. Thank you very much. And then we'll keep all of those on for the Wednesday's mailbox, and then we'll have another look at what we've got on the auction house. Nothing I believe is coming close to selling. We've got a couple of sales there just about to come through, and then the rest of the stuff is fine. Let's do a quick recrafting scan. If there's anything we need to make, a few more enchants, that would be useful. Swamp fish and chips, red linen shirt. Okay, so let's get started with some of that. These we can do right off the bat, so let's do those. Seal of Mastery, quick navigation, deadly navigation. That leaves me with some swamp fish and chips, which I think I'll just leave for the moment. I'm not going to just do the one. So let's just post those on. I'll wait until we've got some significant quantities of those, and we'll run a post scan on those. Scan through this lot, and then have a quick look at shopping just in case there's any good bargains on. 1386 for the feast, linen shirt. Oh, I had some other things I wanted to post on as well, actually. Let me just check those. They were in my bags. The things you get from your quests. These things, these battle scarred augment runes. 477 they're currently going for. That seems a reasonable price. So I'll post those on. I guess in a maximum of 3. God, deposit price of 20 gold. That's quite expensive. Well, let's post them on, see what we get. There we go. And back to shopping. Let's do a quick check of BfA mats, just in case. Tidespray's gone up to 4 gold 12. There's 140 stacks of 200. That's that same person. They've also got, they've got everything on. Okay, they've got Tidespray linen, nylon thread, and deep sea satin, and embroidered deep sea satin. The embroidered is actually a reasonable price there at 95. So I'm going to take some more of that, because that's below my purchase price. I'll take them. Those you sell for 12 hours, they fly off the shelf, do they? Okay, well, I've not really tried, so this is going to be a good experiment for these. There we go, we'll take those. This deep sea satin at 34 stacks of 100, slightly over my average buy price. I only have 375 on me. It might be a reasonable price to buy some of those. I'm just going to buy a few, just to keep myself in deep sea satin. 1200 at the moment. That's reasonable, I would say. Yeah, actually I think I'm going to carry on and buy some more of these, because I need the deep sea for, let me just check my tailoring. How much deep sea do I need per Sinister gear? The Sinister gear needs 15 deep sea for most things, 15 or 20 or 8 by the looks of things, so I could quite easily use that up a fair amount, so I'm going to just take these up. Might as well. Now our average price is going up because it's readjusted our deep sea satin price. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'll leave those then. Keep that at that. Let's open up those from the mail, just so that we've got those purchases. Lots and lots of purchases. You try to keep stock for 100, 10 of each. That's quite a good idea. Okay, we'll keep that 5,000. Right, I think I'm just about ready to finish up here. I'm just going to disenchant those 2 blues whilst I remember. Give myself some Umbra shards. What else have we got here? Oh, the new silk leggings. I'll get myself a veiled crystal out of that. And Sinister treads. We've got better ones of those now, so we will disenchant those. Get an Umbra shard from that. Okay, there we go. Ah, Somri, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You have literally just caught me at the end of the stream, but thanks ever so much for stopping by. I'm going to finish it up there, because it's getting late and I've got to start work tomorrow in 5, well, not start work in 5 hours, start work in 7 hours, so early start. So what I think I'll do is see if we can find someone over to throw a host over to who's on at the moment. Who have we got? I can't see anyone on at the moment, so I'll probably just finish it then. The maker of all the things is online. Who's that? dfortune81. I don't think I follow them. Would you like me to host them? Let me have a look. all the things. All the things collection. He's calm and he's relaxed. Well, those meet my requirements. I'll let the ad run and get that running. Okay, I shall go on your recommendation, Mushy. Let's set it up in my host. Ready? Hmm. 81. There we go. Okay. So, a big thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the stream tonight. And is into World of Warcraft, which is also useful. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the stream tonight. Thank you all for your subs and your support. That's really appreciated. My next stream is going to be on Wednesday. And hopefully by then I'll have my video ready for my new Expulsum prices. So that can come out soon, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that yet. So until next time, happy call making. I'm going to throw a host over to is it DG Fortune? DF Fortune. D Fortune. So the maker of all the things. So thank you all. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all very soon. Good night and farewell.